Sometimes when I watch TV shows, I think about the fact that there's so much time left they can't have solved their problem. The beginning of this week's episode of Flash made me remember they didn't know it was a two-parter. Welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing Flash episode 14, Attack on Central City. And tonight's episode was a good one, still leading up to the whole Savitar thing and still building the whole team. But tonight started off with a great little not Valentine's Day, which I personally approve of. Friends Day sounds really cool. And on top of that, we have the Wellsception. With two Wells and a budding relationship between two speedsters, this episode definitely had everything you wanted when it came to fun and crazy antics. So let's get into specifics. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. We start off in a funny place with Cisco complaining about the fact that his game must suck. If his game must suck, I'd hate to see what everyone else's game is like. In the last 3 years, he's had dates with, 3, 4 super hot, attractive CW actresses? Yeah, I think he's doing fine. I only wish my dance card was as empty as his. But then, of course, Gypsy comes back because that's the fulfillment of the joke. And Gypsy's under Grodd's control. And then, boom, we're into the main part of the episode because, bam, Grodd's here with an army. And you know what? Grodd is super scary tonight. Grodd is exactly the Grodd that I want to see. Because he beats the Flash. Not because he's faster, not because he's stronger, because he's smarter. Because he moves his troops from carefully and hiding. He uses his telepathy to take control of people and use them. He distracts. He's a con artist. He's in general a thinker. And you know what? With a whole team of super speedsters against him, I mean, let's just do a quick roll call. We have Jesse Quick, we have Kid Flash, we have Vibe, we have Killer Frost, we have Dr. Alchemy, we have the entire NYPD. I mean, realistically, Grodd doesn't stand a chance in an open fight, and he knows it. He needs to be smarter, not stronger. Now it would be relatively easy to make fun of the fact that when Grodd takes over the military general, he acts weird. But you know what? I want you to think about this for a second. How hard would it be for a military subordinate to accept that acting weird was telepathic control in a world where supers are still new? And now this is where I want to give them a shout out for some realism, some bad continuity, and some, I hate it when they do what I want and then do it in a bad way. We're going to start with the bad continuity. Remember last year when on Arrow there was a nuclear bomb launched and Felicity was able to hack its controls because, people can do that? Well, bad continuity but good realism. In this episode, Cisco says, hey, look, they still use floppy disks. It's a plan that the U.S. uses where they literally say, hey, look, we don't want to upgrade our technology because it's so old you can't hack it. And so that's very realistic, even though it's bad continuity because, again, Felicity hacked it. But then there's I keep complaining I want them to remember that he has super speed and just how fast he can go. And this week they did. They totally said there. It said, hey, 90,000 possible combinations of 4-digit codes. Just punch them all in. Except for one fact. He may have super speed, but that dial pad doesn't. How fast can it accept possible input? But then Grodd just gets lazy and says, screw it, I'm attacking with my monster army of apes. And I can't say I blame him, because seriously, it's a monster army of apes. I want to see them fight speedsters. At the really end, though, it didn't come down to who was a better warrior or who was a better killer. Grodd definitely had that under control. But it was Mercy that won the day. And that's a great superhero right there. He let Sullivar live last episode, which seemed like such a mistake in every way, until he needed a way to beat Grodd, and Sullivar was that way. Now, I will say the battle itself was pretty awesome sauce. Seeing the speedsters actually go all out. I do have that question for you guys, though. Would you have liked to have seen more speedster action facing off against those gorillas? I would have loved to have seen them actually hold their own for an extended period of time. And yeah, before anyone says anything, I realize budget is the issue. Budget is always the issue. It was mostly a paint-by-numbers episode. You knew Gypsy was going to save the day. You knew Gypsy was coming back. The fact that Cisco had to actually go ask her and not her come back of her own accord was, I guess, a little bit of a shock for me. But at the end of the day, we also could pretty easily figure out, especially from all the talk of, no, you can't kill, once you go down that road, you'll never come back, exactly what was going to happen. But it didn't make it any less fun of a ride, and there were some shocks. The kiss from Gypsy was pretty cool, and of course the proposal at the end was awesome, although not much of a cliffhanger. Of course she's going to say yes. Of course, the real cliffhanger was Jesse and Wally going out for Big Belly Burgers, and then Savitar's back. Alright, let's build towards a season finale, shall we? For now, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel to help me build this community so that we can take a look at everything, and then when the season's over, do an overall look at this season. Thanks for watching, and thank you for walking with me through the heart of the stories we tell.